inches, number 2, Jones. At center, at 6'9" inches, number 22, Derek Queen. At the forward position, standing 6'8", number 41, Sadiq Bey. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'8", number 25, Trey Murphy III. The other guard, at 6'6", number 1, Zion Williamson. The head coach of your home team. One more time, let's hear it for your New Orleans Pelicans.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knippel. And it's Diabate in at the center position. And for New Orleans, they've got Zion Williamson. Herbert Jones is out there with Bey. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at center. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Now here's Bey. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. A drive by Williamson. Miller grabs the miss. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Knippel. And no good that time. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Miller.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Miller with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Kings.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And the Hornets with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. Out to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Bridges understands his role in this offense, including when he should look to fire off the catch.
Here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
2 shots.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And stolen by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Jones. And that one, good.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Deflects the pass. Miller dishes to Bridges. It's hauled in by Queen. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And the shot is good. Jones has got his second basket.
Well, read the floor. You kick it out to the open shooter. It's a simple game.
Here's Ball. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. Greg, you talked about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Now here's Bay, still without a basket.
And that mid-range isn't where Bay butters his bread, but if forced, he's more than able of knocking those down.
Ball, the bounce pass. Miller outside. Low block shot on the way. Drained for 2 points. Miller's got his third bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Pass to Diabate. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Williamson uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got 6 points.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Ball against Williamson. Ball with the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Williamson kicks to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. He has 6.
Offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now, here's Ball. 6 points for him. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Here's Williamson, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
That's going to be a difference-making shot for Zion if he can dial that in.
Pass to Diabate. With the drive. Knipple with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Williamson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Here's Ball. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Knipple with the bucket.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
And then Jones with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Charlotte has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Knipple. He takes it in. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
Here's Ball. 20 points for him last game against Detroit. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. New Orleans making some changes here. Pools checked in for Trey Murphy. And Fears is subbed in for Zion Williamson. Hornets trail by 3. There's the lob to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Assist from
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Bridges has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Jones. He's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's. Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Trey Murphy. The Pelicans trail. Poole looking it over. Shoots over White. And Poole gets it to go.
Well, Jordan Poole has shown himself capable from that mid-range.
To the inside. White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. The 3 from Poole. Hits the 3-point bomb. Poole's got 5. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And White with the stuff.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Inspiring basketball being played by Poole, taking it strong to the rack.
Here's White, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's in there. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Pass to Knipple. Gets a very good look and converts.
What I like about this young guy, Knipple, is that he lets his game come to him, including when he takes shots.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Bridges. The Pelicans make their last shot. Kept alive.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Fires for 3, and there's Fears. That's good on the assist by Bain. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Bay against Bridges. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Jordan Poole. First personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And the Hornets making a change here. McNeely's checked in.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
And Poole gets it to go.
Now, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
There's Ball with the 3, and Jones pulls it down. New Orleans leading by 3. Poole left side. Shoots over White. The Hornets pull it in. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Fears. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Hornets trail by 5. Ball kicks to White. Back to Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to White. Over Jones. No good off the back of the rim. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Here's Ball. Chalk up 2 there. Ball's got 11.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right? Right at the rim.
And here's Poole for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Trey Murphy is out there with Bay. Then it's Fears. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Queen and at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Poole on the wing. Sinks that one from the post. Poole's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
Jordan Poole says, I might be slight of frame, but I've got enough toughness to absorb this contact.
You know, free throw shooting DB isn't the first thing we'll talk about, but Jordan Poole is incredible at the line.
And Kevin, it's an important aspect. If you are a great scorer on those nights where you're maybe not in rhythm, the ability to get to the free throw line and establish that, that's important.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by New Orleans. White, good.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Here's Fears. Cans it from downtown. Fears has got 10.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Hornets also with a sub. Knipples checked in for McNeil. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Just the right spot. He's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Poole. And it's off from three-point range. The baseline J. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from White.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Poole with the steal. Good on the baseline J. Poole's got 19 points.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
There's Miller with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Queen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. On deep. The Hornets pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Pelicans.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And offensively, Miller is terrific on the perimeter, but he can also play above the rim as well.
Here's Poole. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Right the pass to Bridges. Basket good. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Poole.
Pelican foul. Queen. First personal foul.
Hornets trail by 6. Charlotte moving the ball around. And there's Bridges on the assist by Knipple. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Queen. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Taken away. And now the Pelicans on the break. And Poole gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point New Orleans lead.
It feels like Jordan Poole is in one of those grooves where he's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
Stolen. Jay. And slam dunk by Beard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
You know, wherever Jordan Poole is, you have to be aware, but especially in transition with that speed.
And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity, and it goes down 2 points. Poole's got 29 in the game.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. You have to like what you're seeing from Jordan Poole.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Now here's White. 12 points for him. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now here's Poole. He's got 29 points.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
That one drops for him. Poole's got 31.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
White. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williams.
And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 14. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. TB1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about. Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Second team foul.
Here's Knipple. Out to Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Trey Murphy, the third.
It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
Woo, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
Second free throw, no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here is Miller. A 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Poole's got 37.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Pass to Diabate. Now, here is Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Down low, and it's Miller with the jam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Shot left block. That one rolling around and rims out. Hornets trail by 15. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And team strategy closely guarded. One aspect of the game that we are always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Jones checked in for the Pelicans. And Poole gets it to go.
Boy, you give Poole room from behind the arc, folks, and he can hurt you.
Pass to Diabate. Miller against Poole, the 8-footer. Miller with another miss.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Knipple. Now Miller. He's got 19. Ball, the bounce pass. And it's Miller penetrating. Crafty move. Missi grabs the rebound.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Just a freight train going downhill. No one willing to step in front of the massive Williams.
Hornets trail by 18. Defended by Missi. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Pass to Knipple. 5 to shoot. Over Jones. The Hornets rebound. That one's not going to go. And so Poole will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Second chance shot. Diabate's shot is good.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Williamson. Yep, that one goes. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
And there's Williamson on the assist from Pierce. Williamson's got 22 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Defended by Misi. To the wing right side. Knipple wide open, and he fires. And it's the Hornets another 3.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
And that one's good, Williamson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ball from deep three-point territory. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for New Orleans. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. Really terrific performance.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from Jordan Poole.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. Now here's Jones. Miller grabs the miss.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Charlotte.
There is such length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
Williamson double team. And the moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll host the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
Here's Miller. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Ball with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New Orleans leading by 19 points. Got that one up quick. He's got 9.
Certainly not the number one thing Bay is out there to do, but he saw an opening and able to make the pass.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 15.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And there's Williamson on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here is Miller. He's got 21. Puts it up from 12, and the shot is long.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Diabate.
That instant response. Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. And Williamson throws it down.
The combination of quickness and size for Williamson is downright scary. Tying is a handful on the bounce with any kind of momentum.
And it's Miller with the jam.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Green the pass to Bay. Stolen by Knipple. Over to the wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't tell us, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Into the lane. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Charlotte making a switch here. McNeely's checked in. New Orleans leading by 15. Williamson kicks to Bay. Jacks up a 3. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Off target with his 3. It's Jones on the wing. Williamson up top. He's covered by Ball. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
Hornets trail by 17. Here's Ball. And they pick up 2. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. Number 5 is LaMelo Ball.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. And that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there. Each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Pelicans. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And I think for New Orleans, They talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
Bridges, no one around him. Pelicans pull it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Williamson. Oh!
Goodness. And tough to miss his man that time. They really seen the whole floor.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 19 points.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Williamson. It's rebounded by McNeely. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 17-6 run. Ball no good. Pelicans leading by 13. Green the pass to Bay. And Bay throws it down.
Look at Bay run the floor, taking advantage of the situation.
To the middle, here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now here's Williamson. He's got 36. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Some changes for Charlotte. James checked in for Brandon Miller. And it's White in for Ball. Pass to McNeely. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Queens got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. New Orleans moving it around. The 11-footer. The shot missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here are the Pelicans now. After the basket by Charlotte. Queen can't get it to go.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Now here's White. Not a lot of room. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. New Orleans leading by 11. Jones finds Bay. And Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. White, wide open. He fires. White with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's stolen by White. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
You lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
White down low, working on Williamson. It's good, and the New Orleans lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from White.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And checking out the stats for Bridges. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging about 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
The first one falls. Looney's checked in for the Pelicans. Fears comes in for Trey Murphy. And both free throws good for Williamson.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
White the pass to James. And Fears pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 13. The shot's good from Bay. Bay's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
And James gets it to go.
moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Pass to Fear. And here is Williamson. Shoots over McNeely. That's good for Williamson on the assist from Fear. Fears has got assist number 8 here in this one already. To the right side. And he drives in, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. New Orleans making a switch here. McGowan's checked in.
McGowan.
Off the inbound, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's White. The Pelicans make their last shot.
2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Traps in the tray.
Miles
Bridges has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
Here's Bay. And Bay throws it down.
And how about the focus from Bay offensively? His shots just continue to fall.
Here's White. He's got 20. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Inside, here's James, and the dunk by James.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
3 turnovers. In the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
They grabbed their own miss.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Hornets trail by 13. On the wing, James. A 3 ball. Buries it from 3-point range. James has got 9 points.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bay, no good. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Shoots the 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Launches a 3. No good. And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pelicans leading by 10. You've got Sadiq Bey. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears. Then it's Jones. And it's Queen in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Shots good by Miller.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
At 3 off the mark. Hornets trail by 10. In the corner, Kneppel with it. All sorts of time. Pelicans with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Count it.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kneppel. And it's good for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Jones. Over ball. Jones, no luck.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Diabate, great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
At the elbow, Jones. The turnaround jumper. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
It's good, and the New Orleans Saints cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Ball.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
Jones for 3. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. And here's Miller outside. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Shots good by Miller.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Shot from the wing. Jones, no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Fears.
First team foul.
So it's the Hornets now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and the shot goes down. Now just a 3-point Pelican lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Shots good by Miller.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Williamson with the bucket.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Ball, the bounce pass. Kneppel. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Here's Bay. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Another one falls for New Orleans. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball to tie it up. Good on the 3-point shot. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
Williamson double team. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Charlotte's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To take the lead, shots good by Miller. Miller's got 36.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Williamson double team. Basket counts. Williamson's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
There's the triple. Miss number 7 from the field. He's also made 7.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Offline with his 3. Charlotte shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit.
Don't sleep on Knippel's hops now, because he's definitely more than capable of hammering it home.
New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
Working against the size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
And the Hornets call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the team that's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Well, we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce says. Oh, what a dunk!
Out below!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Diabate's shot is good.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Williamson with it. Bridges covering. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. There's Ball with the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Ball against Williamson. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Queens got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
Miller. 3rd personal foul. First team foul. The line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Ball with it. To the paint. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane there, but he didn't know what to do.
Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Ball. Bridges outside. And the 3 off target.
He didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball with the bucket.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
Deep 2 from Williamson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Out to Miller, the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the basket by Jones. Hornets trail by 11. Ball with it. Jones covering. Puts it up. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, this guy, that's one way to create your own offense for Miles Bridges. Get to the offensive boards. Nice.
And that one, good. 15 points for Trey Murphy.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Bay finds Jones. There's Williamson with the three. Bridges with the board. Hornets shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting at all cylinders. Pass to Miller. Again, the Hornets score.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Williamson double team. In the corner, Bay with it. Off target from three-point range.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Back to ball. 6 to shoot. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Pelican lead.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the Hornets call time here. They're behind by 6. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pelicans on D, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul.
Ball surveying the defense. Charlotte with the new shot clock. Pass to Kneppel. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
Jones from outside. Miller grabs the miss. And the Hornets with possession here. Latrey. The offensive rebound. Bridges. Here's Kneppel. Charlotte moving the ball around. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he hits both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just leave those 5 seconds away.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. There's Miller with the 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he can't get either to fall.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love